Okay, and welcome to Let's Talk, the football edition, the Euro football edition. So today, there's no Sean today. He's stuck in Canada and we can't get him in. So we've got Ricardo and Nissi. You boys want to say hi?
All right, guys. All right.
What was that? So we're going to do Euros. We're going to do England, Croatia to start off with, give our thoughts. We're going to touch on Denmark, the Italy game. Obviously, Ricardo's Italian. We've got the Netherlands, Ukraine, mine and Nishi's teams, and then a little touch on Scotland. So, Ricardo, do you want to kick us off? What do you think to England, Croatia?
Yeah, well, I expected the win, actually. I expected more goals, but a win's a win. But because I think Croatia are just like an aging team now. They've got no one what could trouble England. When I seen the lineup, though, I was surprised that they had Rice and Phillips. I thought it weren't going to work, but it worked out perfectly because he let Rice sit and Phillips could just play like a free roll, basically, up and down, and he done it well.
Yeah.
I was surprised he played Sterling, but he's kept the doubters quiet. He's scored. He's done his job.
Lucky.
Score for City, but maybe. But no, I think England deserved the win. They dominated it. But what I've seen is they didn't go full throttle. First 20 minutes they did, but after that they eased off a bit to save some energy, which is good. Normally they go full tilt and just lose all their energy. But I could see that they thought let Croatia have the ball, and Croatia couldn't do that much really. But I think it was a good, solid performance by everyone. I think Harry Kane needs to stay up front now and trust the players around him.
Yeah,
he needs to play for Tottenham these days. He's got quality players. Just stay up there, and he'll get in that position where Kane was. I mean, where Sterling was yesterday. Harry Kane could be there, and he could get balls like that. But it's like he's not trusting him, like he's still at Tottenham. But if Kane stays there, he'll get half the chances what Sterling gets, and he'll score.
I thought Kane was quiet, I thought he was quiet.
Because he kept dropping too deep. Some of the positions, he was in midfield, and one time he was in defence.
Yeah, no,
I get it.
Like you said, that's how he played for Spurs. That's his role at Spurs now.
That's what I mean. He's got it in his mindset, hasn't he? But he needs to trust his England players because they're more quality than Spurs, obviously. So if he stays up there, he'll score loads of goals.
I hope so. Anyway, got money on him.
Yes, but the thing is with Spurs, though, because Spurs play counter-attacking football, so he drops deep, lets some run off. But with England, obviously we were playing possession football, dominating the game. For me, he was dropping too deep, and it was like he wasn't on the pitch half the time.
Exactly. I was going to say that. I feel like he wasn't even playing. I forgot he was playing at some point. I was like, oh shit, where's Kane? When he came off, I was like, what? He was on the pitch.
Do you think he looked unfit or not? Oh, no, not unfit, but tired. Do you think he looked tired?
No, he got no service. He was just it was like they weren't playing with him. That kid that was the ball, but no, he never gets it.
No one likes.
I get why he played Sterling in one way, not Grealish, because he wants to get behind the Croatian defence, and Sterling gets behind where Grealish.
The first half he did, didn't he? Yeah, the first half he tried that.
Dropped to the ball, Grealish. He wanted to his feet where Sterling will run in behind.
Yeah, Foden did the same, running behind and getting a run.
Yeah, I mean, Grealish won't run in behind. He'll come and drop it and get it where Sterling will run in behind. So that's why I think he played Sterling, really.
Yeah. Who was your man at match?
Yorkshire Pillow.
Phillips.
He's magic, you know.
You know what?
Phillips at Yorkshire Pillow.
Yorkshire Pillow.
Oh, gosh. You know what? Phillips had a really good game. However, it just reminds me of, I know I'm going to take it back to United, but it just reminds me of the way Scott McTominay plays. And it just...
No.
That's exactly what he does. He'll just run.
He's not fit to polish his boots.
Take Rice out of that team, right? He's a CDM, Phillips CDM. Take Rice out of that team. Is he as electric as he is without Rice behind him? No. Exactly. How you can't base someone on playing because he had space to do what he wanted because he had someone behind him. If I had Rice behind me, I can do what I want and just run about for a bit. Yeah,
I get your point. I think. So I watched the first half, and because that isn't Phillips' role. Phillips' role is CDM for Leeds.
Yeah.
And he does it really well. And I watched that game, and I said I felt Bellingham or Grealish needs to come on because I felt Phillips played really well.
Yeah.
But I felt if he had a bit more of an attacking player there, I think they would have done that job better. But then Phillips won the ball in midfield a lot.
He's
So
good.
it's-
Like I said, he had a good game, but I feel like that role there that Phillips had, a lot of players can play that role and look really, really good.
Yeah,
That role. It's a free role. You just run about. As long as you run about and get the ball and get put tackling. If you don't win it, you got Rice behind you. If you do win it, everyone applauds you.
I think there's players in the squad that do that attacking wise. I think would do better, as in Grealish, as in Bellingham. But defensive, I think he played really well defensively as well, though.
It's an
And they were at that.
old midfielder into. We have to remember, like, this is Croatia.
Yeah.
Is he doing this against Kante, Pogba? I don't know. You know, like, I think people are just overhyped with the fact that we played Croatia. They got destroyed 4-1 against France in the last World Cup. Like, we have to remember, this is the standards that we're setting for ourselves. He played a great game, but it's Croatia in the day, innit? Like, I can't give it.
I think going before the game, I was more nervous. I thought that Croatia might do a little bit more, but then when you see the team, I thought actually we should be battering these. Like, if you look at the team, like compare them to 3 years ago, Perisic and Modric are 3 years worse than what they were now. They had Mandzukic up front. They didn't have a striker this time. They've not really got top young players coming through. There was no Lovren. I know he's not that great, but he's still a decent defender for them. And it was a very, very weakened Croatian team. I don't think they'll do well in this tournament. Like, do you know what I mean?
No. England should have won that 2-3-0.
Yeah, or more.
Easily.
We didn't create enough chances for me, though.
Win to win.
Croatian team's there for the taking. They're so old and they've got Rebic. Who's that? He could play 11 Tyrone. You could have played 11 Tyrone Mings, and you still would have won that.
What was in the group again? In England's group?
Czech Republic,
and Scotland. We're going to top the group, like.
Yeah, if you don't, that's bottle jobbish.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no way we're not.
If you don't win that group, Southgate needs to get sacked in the group stage.
I said that.
But imagine not getting out of that group after one win.
They'll get out because you just need one win really to get.
Yeah,
we beat Scotland on Friday, which I think after watching Scotland, I don't think they're going to have much of an issue beating Scotland.
Scotland today? What happened?
Yeah, no.
Crazy.
No, I think I'm surprised that Trippier played. He can't carry on playing left back to me. Not when you got like better players there.
If
you play better teams, you're going to get finished because all he does is come inside onto his right. You can't open your body up all the time. You're going to get exposed. And
do you know why he did that? Do you know why he did play Trippier there?
The possession.
Because he wanted someone to drop deeper, whereas Shaw and Chilwell have gone forward. That's what I got. That's what I read.
This is a sign of a terrible manager. This is what I'm trying to say. He took 4 right backs.
I know. I said that he took 4 right backs to play one left back.
I know. That's what I mean. It's just,
makes no sense.
I think Kyle Walker had an awful game yesterday.
I did as well. I thought that.
Really?
Yeah,
I think he played well.
I had no balls.
I don't think he had much to do.
I know he had Perisic, who's probably Croatia's best player, apart from Modric with the pace, but he only had to mark Perisic. He's pretty pacey. He's all right, Perisic. He's not that bad, but I think Kyle Walker was terrible.
Yeah, I didn't think he played well either.
No, I don't think.
What did you make of the formation, the tactics?
Yeah, I thought at the start I was a bit skeptical, but I see how it worked. But I wouldn't. The only one for me, I won't play Trippier at left back. I don't think.
I don't like
Chilwell and Shaw. Who are actual left backs. Do you know what I mean? They're proper left-footed. It doesn't make sense. It's not like it's a club game and you got injuries.
Yeah.
You pick the best team from your country, so everyone should have a position. There should be no one out of position, if you know what I mean, because you've picked the best from your country in each position. There should be 2 in every position or more. But do you know what I mean? Trippier, what does he give you at left back?
He's just more defensive, isn't he, type thing?
No, he's just there for the free kicks. He's just there for the free kicks.
Yeah, but
he didn't take them though. He took the free kicks, didn't he? He didn't take corners, did he? He didn't take free kicks.
Yeah.
Against Croatia, do you have to play that defensive against them all?
That's what I mean. Yeah, I get what you mean.
Really, Croatia, they're more technical. If you dictate the game of the pace, they're not up to it. If Modric dictates it, then but if you run past them and not, I think they'll struggle to even get out of that group.
No way. No
No, I
way.
don't think they'll finish second. I think,
Oh, Croatia.
yeah, I don't think.
Yeah,
don't
I think
they've got a
Croatia's
team.
going to struggle. You know, I think Czechs will
Wait,
beat
what?
Croatia.
Wait. Who do you think's going to beat Croatia? Czech
Czech
Republic.
Republic.
Czech Republic
They
will
could
beat them, I
easily
think.
get a draw. They could easily get a draw, and they've already won one game. Czech Republic have got more about them than Croatia. They got if you got pace in your team, you've got a chance.
They don't have a
You need
striker,
pace.
Croatia.
In
That's
this modern
my
day,
thing. They don't
this
have a
modern
striker.
day, in
I
modern
feel
day
like we're getting
football,
blinded by who they played. Czech Republic played Scotland, guys. You've got to remember that.
Yeah.
They didn't play a decent side. They played Scotland.
yeah, but you got to remember, at least Czech have a bit about them and pace. Well, you've got a bit of pace about you, you're all right. You need pace in modern day football. If you haven't got pacey guys in your team, you're not going to win nothing. Sorry.
Yeah, I hear that.
You need pace now in football. Like it's a young, fast game now. You got to be young as well, I reckon. And like
Nah,
got-
there's so many old players
you've
now.
got good wingers. Like
They're all
England have got wingers.
Everyone's making in the mid-30s now. They're all
Huh?
old now. People in the prime still playing football. You got the Ronaldos and what's not. Mid-30s, still banging goals.
Hello? My mic's down. I can't hear you properly. My mic's down.
Oh my!
There is now.
1 minute.
Hear us?
Hello?
Yes. we
There
can
is
hear you.
now.
I can't use a dead low for some reason.
Oh man. I can hear you guys both.
I
So-
can't hear you clear at all.
No.
Literally, I can hear little
You-
bits.
It working?
Technical difficulties.
No.
1 minute.
I will carry on while
Yeah.
he sorts it out. What do you think to the four at the back?
The
Sorry.
The four. What do you think to four at back for England? So, because the rumours were going to play three, weren't they?
Yeah, it worked, but I mean, my problem was the CDMs. I don't like sitting back against teams like Croatia. You know, if you're playing teams who's going to have a lot of possession of the ball, I get that, but there's got to be a point where you think, right, we need to switch this up. We need to get goals in, get rid of one of the CDMs and start attacking there. And then he brought on Rashford. I thought, you know what, maybe something happened, but nothing happened. It just, I don't know, it was too defensive for me. I know.
He just felt nervous. It felt, and he
Yeah.
said that after the game, didn't he? Like the tension was lifted, and it felt just a bit like they were really happy to take a 1-0 win. It's like you feel like the other teams made a bit of a statement. Italy made a statement, and Belgium made a statement. And it's like we didn't really make a statement. We just sort of we're really happy that we won 1-0.
Yeah, teams came there to say like, yeah, we're here, we're at the Euros now. Whereas England was more like, let's just get through.
Yeah.
Let's just get through.
Did you hear Gary? Go on.
I suppose that's how you win tournaments, just getting through. You don't need to show everyone. You don't need to showboat or anything like that. But I feel like,
and it's like, what's the difference if England won 3-0 and England won 1-0? What's the difference really? It's still a win. It's still. Do you know what I mean? I know it looks better, and
the coincident win is better.
Yeah,
that's why
it looks better because Czech Republic are top of the group now.
Yeah, exactly. Not even that. It's like teams get scared. Watching it in Italy's group now, teams will be worried about Italy.
Yeah,
I think Scotland looked at England team and think we can take this. Scotland looked at that England team and thought we can do this. Well, that's because England didn't play at their best. I think if they won 3-0, Scotland would have been panicking about that game. But I think Scotland actually generally think they can do something in that game and think they can do some do damage.
I'll be shocked if Scotland.
I'll be very shocked.
That'll be like one of the biggest upsets.
They don't look like they're going to score a goal, to be honest. Like,
it's crazy. That team is. Yeah, no,
they've got some good players in there, but it's just not really. I mean, they only just qualify, and I think teams that only just qualify are always going to struggle out there.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, I reckon they're bottom of that group. Scotland, they've got no chance.
Did you hear what Gary Neville said about
Gareth
Southgate? He just praised him and said that the best asset is Gareth Southgate, and just that tactically he got his spot on with the Trippier, with the four at the back, with the Sterling, with the Phillips, and he just praised him and stuff.
You can't take Gary Neville seriously. He managed Valencia and get beat 8-0 off Barca or something like that. You can't take that guy seriously. You know,
Gary Neville is saving by his goal.
he talks a good game, but he's tried it and he got nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
true.
got nowhere.
Gary Neville, what's quite funny about Gary Neville is that he will say all that about him now, but if they'll get beat to Scotland on Friday, the first thing oh, that's it, manager. They had it all wrong. It's all wrong. Like the exact same tactics he's used.
But probably saying you can't even manage my Salford City and all that.
How can you say your tactics were all right when you won 1-0? You scraped a 1-0 win.
That's what I mean. I feel like he's getting too much credit for what it was.
Yeah, no. I think it's a fraud.
Yeah,
I think he won one game. This is what it's like, though. This is what the media do and all that. After one game, they think it's coming home. No matter if they played anyone. Could play like
the weekend.
The 17, they play under 17s of Scotland, and it's coming home.
Yeah.
That's why they win nothing, because they get too much media praise, like hyped.
Yeah, but I think as well, if he had played Shaw at left back, if he had played Bellingham at centre mid, and if he had played Rashford on the wing, I think we would have won anyway. So I think all them the three changes that he made, that everyone's like, oh my god, the Messiah, he changed everything. I think if he hadn't changed it, I think we still would have won. I think we were just a poor team, and I don't think Croatia would have scored.
Croatia didn't look like scoring. Yeah, they didn't look like scoring.
No.
Even if it's still playing now, they still won't score.
Yeah, like that. To be fair, out of the 3 games yesterday, that was probably the most boring one to watch.
Yeah, it
yesterday.
was. Yeah, it was. Yeah,
like,
it was just flat. It just felt flat for me.
Even the Macedonia-Austria game, I was not expecting anything from that game, and I just had it in the background. I looked and thought, gee, this is actually a mad game. 1-1, Macedonia getting it back, something crazy. And then the Holland game. No, don't get me started on that one.
We'll come to that. But yeah, what you thinking? So first game, what you thinking? England's chances still?
Yeah, they go through, but they need to.
Well, they've got a group of death. If they finish top, they've got a group of death.
They're at home, so they should be doing better in front of their fans and stuff like that. You don't seem to do it this. They've got no identity how they play. They're just playing all the positions and just hope that they win. There's no like style like to do these intricate 1-2s, or you think, they've got. You just don't do that. Like other teams have got connections. You know what other teams are going to do, and like, wow, look at them down the wing, or the good, or England just got nothing about them.
Yeah, I don't think that he's got his first 11 right. I don't think
that's dangerous. That going into this tournament,
still doesn't know his strongest 11. That's crazy. It makes no sense how you can't. You still to this day, like you're about to go to your second game in the Euros. You still don't know your best 11.
But then to twist it on the other foot, though, other people are saying, but then he's like, for example, he used Sterling against Croatia because he wanted to go over the top. So it's like he'll say, "Oh well, I don't need a best 11. I'm picking the best team for that game." Do you know what I mean?
That wasn't the best team for that game, though, was it? Let's be honest.
Yeah, that's what I agree with. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like Gary Neville,
if you want to use pace and shot accuracy, you don't use Sterling.
Yeah,
no. Sterling's shooting was wild, crazy.
He missed that yesterday as well, I think.
He took one of his left foot.
He miskicked it.
Yeah, he missed, sorry.
Like, if you wanted to do that, you probably would have played Rashford or Sancho.
If you Sancho wasn't on the bench.
He wanted it on. No, he must have a knock.
Is he carrying a knock?
He must be. Chilwell wasn't on bench either.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so they must be carrying.
You know what? Maybe Southgate's doing some mind games here, making us all believe like he doesn't know what he's doing, but he just gets to the final and then boom, next thing you know, he wins it.
Deep down, he's got a good chance. He won't say it. He don't want to put the pressure on the players, but deep down, he knows.
That squad, he's good enough to win it. That squad is good enough to win
obviously, it. Just play.
It's the best squad we've had for years. Like the team that we've got is the individual players are fantastic. Like
the good players, but I feel like the competition is very, very high at the minute. I feel like
the England team, they have got one of the best. How many players are worth like over 100 million? That team.
Yeah,
no, that's the English price market, though, isn't it? English players are more expensive because of the Premier League. English players are more expensive.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I get that.
Like, I feel like if you look at position-wise and player for player, Portugal, France, maybe even Germany probably have better players. on the
It'll
pitch.
be interesting to see how they all play. Obviously,
Yeah, they've not played yet, so
isn't it? Yeah,
they might even flop. To be fair, so you never know. But they've still got to play tomorrow. The big guys, the ones that I think are going to win, still got to play.
yeah.
I think it's one of them three in that group that's going to win it. But then again, Italy look good.
Yeah, we'll go on to Italy while we're on that. So, what do you reckon to Italy? I thought they were fantastic, to be fair. Really strong. Look really strong. And Turkey were like not favourites or anything, but they were like dark horses. A lot of people saying, it could go far, but they battered them. Absolutely battered them.
Italy showed their class. They just outplayed them everywhere.
Yeah.
They just showed right. They turned up. Italy just turned up. Defensively, I didn't think they had it, but yeah, they were on it. I won't be surprised if I see Italy in the final.
Yeah.
Right, because I
think they've got a nice route as well. I think how it works out with them, they've got quite a nice route.
Yeah.
In the group.
Yeah, but they make it where Chiellini and Bonucci don't get that much pressure on him because the midfielders press.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the old Italy used to soak up all this and used to love defending and all that, but now they play like press. Mancini's got them since they didn't make the 2018 World Cup. There's just changed.
Yeah, that's right. Come to think of it, they didn't even make that World Cup.
Like, there's got no big superstars in there. They all work as a team. It's pretty much like when Greece won it back in the day. No superstars, but works as a team. If you look at Italy team, none of them are good enough. Really, you won't think they're like. Who would you take out of them?
Striker, Immobile.
Immobile's good. I've always liked him.
Class. He's so good.
It's like I like Insigne in that.
Yeah, Insigne's good.
And they've still got Verratti to come back as well.
Yeah, very good.
Donnarumma
in goal as well.
Yeah, so good.
This one guy who's been good this season. I hate to say it, but he played for Chelsea. Jorginho's been so good.
Jeez, yeah.
He's under the radar. He's just so good for Italy in that. He just does his job.
Yeah.
But they play to his strengths, though, don't they? I watched the highlights of him and they play to his strengths.
They've got Verratti to come back. They've got like Belotti on the bench, got Chiesa on the bench, Bernadeschi. I mean,
yeah, that team's mad. That team,
one thing about Italy, though, they're a bit wasteful. They've always been like that, though. Like, they're getting themselves in that position, but they're wasteful. You know what I mean? But the Insigne is good for like a 4-foot guy.
Yeah.
Verratti's only small as well. Verratti only small.
Yeah. They've got like Spinazzola.
Italians aren't that tall, though, are they? Like genuinely, like not that tall.
Not seen the 90th minute, where Turkey had a shot and Chiellini blocked it, and
that's brilliant.
They won it like that. That's a heart and passion. There's already 3-0 up.
Yeah,
that goal wouldn't have made a difference, but you know what? To Italy, it does make a difference.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I mean? Real. They'll put their body on the line no matter if you're winning 4-5-0, 6-0. Do you know what I mean?
Right, annoyed me, to be fair, because I've got that Turkey strike in my fantasy team. So if he had scored, I'd have got some points.
Why have you got him in your fantasy team?
I thought I'd do all right.
I do like this new Italian team because this new Italian team's like keeping up with the Joneses. It's like it's not being left behind. It's up there now with all the other teams that like playing that football. Normally, Italy score 1 and that's it. Like, we've got this. We can defend it all. As soon as they scored, they grabbed the ball out the net and go again. And that's a sign of a team. And they're pressed. I didn't think they were pressed for that long, but it actually worked.
Yeah.
Do you know that was the first time they scored 3 goals in the tournament?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Normally, they won
they scored 3 goals in the tournament.
I mean, it's a new Italy. Normally, they think, right, we've scored. Because you used to have, like, you had your Paolo Maldinis, your Cannavaro, and Nestas, and, like, come and break us down. You look at the Italian team now, look, they've got no Pirlo, no Buffon, no Del Piero, no Totti's, none of them. There's no one guy in there now you could think, wow, he's like, they've got no superstar anymore. They've got no Inzaghi in front. They've got no Totti. They've got no one anymore.
Yeah, just a good team, innit?
They all work for each other. They all play for each other. And I think team spirit is the best thing you can wish for.
Yeah.
It makes your morale go better. And
everyone works together so much better.
If you all trust each other, if you trust your teammate, you're going to go far. If you all trust each other and you're on the same vibe, there's nothing can stop you except yourself.
Yeah, I agree. That's
They're not,
what.
I know it's the Euros, but they haven't won the World Cup 4 times by luck. It's because they collectively know what to do.
Nah, but Italians are always sick.
You bring that experience into tournament. It's in your brain already. It's been passed down. You know how it is in the Italian camp and all the other camps. You know the pressure of your nation of what you have to do, minimum.
Yeah, I always feel like with the Italians and the French and the Germans, in fact, them three, that just something just clicks.
Yeah,
Every
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
them, it just works. Don't need superstar team; it just works. It's crazy.
This is why England, go back to England, won't get far because they got small mentality. Like, oh, let's finish second because we've got the easy route and stuff. That's a small mentality. Do you know what I mean? It's like you should be like, hold on, we'll just take on anyone.
Yeah, for real.
I tell you what would be interesting on England, just going back to England, if Czechs beat Croatia and England beat Scotland, obviously they both qualify, what team England will play against Czech Republic? Because against Belgium, they put a weakened team, lost, and had the easier route. Do you reckon they might go weakened team and just go, if we lose, is it really going to be that much of a problem?
No, I don't think South want to do that again.
I think momentum as well. Momentum goes a long way. You want to be playing. You want to be playing. You don't want to get. You want to play. You want to play. Imagine Harry Kane scores a hat trick and that. He wants to get golden boot or whatever. He wants to play against all. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think this round as well. There isn't really a weakened side. I feel like switch that first 11 up and it'd still be a very strong side. Like you can put Sancho in, you can put Rashford in, you can put any of them players and it's still strong. Like Mount, you can put Foden in, you can put Grealish in. All of them are ballers. I don't think
he's like he's playing Football Manager, isn't he? He's just
legit. Like he's got so many options now. Like
I just put Trippier left at me. I'm not bothered, even though I got 2 left. I'll put Rashford CDM next game.
I think the only one where you can mess up is the centre backs. That's the only place where there's probably not many players going. Like there's not many superstars in that role. I don't think. I think the centre back's the only one, maybe. Like if Mings is injured, if Mings is injured, I don't know who's gonna be good enough to replace him. I can't say anyone.
It'd be Ben White. I'd say Ben White over Cody.
I don't think Tyrone Mings is all that. Really,
I don't like him either.
He's got a mistake in him. He's like John Stones. Like John Stones improved, but them two have got mistakes in him.
Yeah,
they can easily switch off. They can easily switch off.
Who else is there though?
I mean, I prefer Ben White. I don't think he's good enough yet, but I would prefer Ben White.
I'll go for it at the back. I would have gone Walker, Stone.
Yeah. Probably just a bit, yeah.
Not against Croatia though. I wouldn't have done that against Croatia.
No, not against Croatia.
You didn't need to because they didn't have a striker, did they?
No.
Against Mbappe or Ronaldo or someone like that, then I would definitely go for it.
Over. It's game over. I can see it. I can see already.
That would be disgusting, wouldn't it? France would be disgusting. Look at their squad.
Imagine 2 strikers on that centre back partnership. It's going to be game over.
Mbappe and Griezmann.
Yeah. And Benzema. And
Benzema, yeah. Oh,
it'd be headless chickens trying to find each other.
Mings would be like, dish, close like, get out.
Mings like, can I go back to Villa and play Norwich?
Yeah. Oh, dear. Pickford would be flying everywhere, just taking everyone out. Just be like, injure him as quickly as you can.
Against that team.
Talk about Pickford. Say, like you said, the situations when England had the last game. Do you reckon he would change the keeper against Czech Republic if it was already through? Or would he keep Pickford?
He did last time, didn't he? He changed him last time, didn't he?
Henderson a try or Johnson?
Henderson's injured.
Is he?
Yeah, he's picked up a knot. He definitely won't play against Scotland even if he could.
Is he at the tournament?
No.
Henderson's there, but he's injured.
Who they recalled up then? As a keeper?
Well, he's just a knock, so I think he's all right, but he won't play against... I don't know he wouldn't have played anyway, would he? But he won't play against Scotland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam
Johnston all the way.
Jeez.
You've just been relegated from Prem and you're starting goal.
Crazy stuff.
Bringing it home. He's bringing it home.
Yeah. And then, do you want to touch on Denmark?
Denmark?
Yeah. Well, obviously, what happened to Christian Eriksen?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He could really good news, but it's okay.
That
Well,
game shouldn't have been played after that. to
No,
me.
it shouldn't. No, 100% it shouldn't. No.
It's crazy, isn't it? Like how they say, like, oh, we care about the players, we care about the fans. But then a player nearly died, and you carry on playing.
Do you know what they care about?
He wanted him to play that, didn't he?
UEFA care about money.
That
Money.
game.
Yeah.
They didn't want to refund the fans back for that money or
Really?
whatever it's going to cost. Everything's about money for them.
But it'd been too much hassle for him as well because
That's what I mean.
like rearrange the game on TV and adverts and
but
everything. That's why.
I can't believe
the guy just dropped dead. He was dead, really, basically.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
seconds.
Do you know what I mean? This is where I know, like footballers shouldn't get half the wage of what these people, lifesavers, do and stuff like that. To kick a ball for 90 minutes is a joke to compare what these guys done to save someone's life. They're the real heroes.
Yeah,
they deserve an open checkbook, not a footballer. Like that. This is what annoys me. Like it does though, because these guys and women are trained to save lives and stuff. Because Ericsson was dead.
Yeah.
He was dead, and then these guys have just come from nowhere and just done what they had to do on it and saved his life, basically. Because no one else on that pitch knew what they was doing. I think footballers would be trained doing CPR.
Yeah. Well, the captain did, didn't it?
The captain did. He started him straight away.
I think referees. I think all footballers should. I think it should be made mandatory. Yeah. Even referees to do a course of CPR and training, because if say like the medic say if it happened to 3 players at one time, would they have enough medics there?
I mean, it is a very rare occasion, like because they are I mean, it's weird how it's happened because he's like top of his physical fitness, and it's like he's asked, hasn't he, why it's happened? Like he can't understand why it's happened.
The rumor has it, I heard that he had his COVID jab on the 31st of May. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. I don't know how true it is.
You did not hear that.
Yeah, he had it on the 31st of May.
Yes. Yeah, the COVID jab. Yes, that makes sense.
He's had one on the 31st of May. He had it in Italy. In Italy, he's had it before we could go with Denmark. Whatever. That's what I heard.
I heard that as well in one of those WhatsApp messages.
Yeah, I don't know how true that is. I don't know how true it is.
Who did you hear it off?
I heard it from the grapevine.
Was it a WhatsApp message? But for real, it's mad that stuff like that can happen and money still comes first. It's crazy. Like
you're not going to be in the mindset to play just one.
Well, they lost to Finland.
You just see your mate collapse who died. Yeah, his wife is at the side of the pitch
in hysterics.
That's a form of barrier because the idiot BBC think, oh, let's just look at all
this. As well, isn't it?
Oh yeah, shocking that. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? The players have stopped playing. Your adrenaline's going to go. You've stopped for 90 minutes. You've got to do 4 minutes of the first half, then have a 5-minute break and quit again. I'm sorry,
but no sense. It makes no sense.
That's why they missed a penalty. That's why the head went with it. I'm sorry. It doesn't make sense.
That could have definitely been rescheduled to the next day or the day after.
They said they would, but they said they have 3 options, didn't they? Play it now. Play it the next day at 12 noon or forfeit the game 3-0. That forfeit the game 3-0.
Forfeit the game, you can't help it. It's not on purpose.
A guy drops dead, or you have to forfeit the game.
Actually, man, forfeit the game. I can't believe that wasn't even an option. I can't believe that. Why?
Thank you. I can't believe
no sense to forfeit the game.
Not even like, oh, you get a point apiece or whatever.
Yeah.
You lose 3-0. Because
that's what I thought they were going to do. I thought it would be fair if they just give them both 3 points.
Yeah.
I mean, is that fair? I don't know.
No, I don't think it's fair. I think the only fair way would have been just to They obviously there's other teams involved as well. And they're like, if you give them both 3 points, other teams in the group, that's them out. But realistically, that game should not have gone on that day. He's still in hospital.
I know.
You don't even know what's happened. Like whilst you're playing, something else could happen to him in hospital. The last thing you want to be doing is playing football. Is when you just see your teammate drop dead on the floor.
I agree. I totally agree. Like, if you didn't do that, I think Denmark would have won that game.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think if he like nothing happened to Ericsson, I think the momentum because it was all over him. And obviously, Finland. I know what happened, but Finland could regroup and probably like have a bit more energy. I know they've seen it as well, but I'm on about it. It helped them as well because they got out of that pressure. They had a 90-minute break.
But as well, like you've got to think the Denmark players, they've just witnessed this, they've done the circle around him. They know he's okay because obviously he spoke to them. But their heads are mashed. So when they say, like, oh, can you guys play on? They're not thinking clearly. All right, yeah, we can play on, yeah. Because Ericsson's asked them to. Apparently he's done a phone call to him and said, yeah, I want you, I want you to play. But their heads are mashed, because they've all said after the game, yeah, we really shouldn't have played that, to be honest.
Yeah,
but they shouldn't have been asked. They shouldn't have been given the choice. So, lads, you're not playing. You get your heads together. You play tomorrow.
That penalty summed it up because that was like a 10-year-old kick. That his head went with it. See how poor that penalty was.
Yeah,
that proves that they didn't want to be there. You could tell.
For real, it's crazy.
They didn't want to be there. They didn't want to be there at all. They just wanted that 45 minutes just to come quick as they can, so they could just get off that pitch.
Yeah,
that's mad. Yeah, it made no sense to be fair. I didn't get it. Well, yeah, glad he's okay though.
Same, yeah, 100%, yeah. But it'd be interesting to see what actually did happen, because you think like the peak of physical fitness. Hey,
you already know what happened. You got the vaccine.
Oh yeah.
I don't think he can play. I don't think he can play football again. No, really, because if it's a cardiac arrest, they can't monitor your heart on the pitch, can they?
Mwamba never played again, did he? That Mwamba for Bolton. He never played again.
But then they said like it's too dangerous. Like
He won't. The best thing he could do now is go into punditry or something. Or he just won the Scudetto as well. At least he's won something before. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, true. At least he left Spurs as well. Yeah. Imagine any career at Spurs. Fucking hell, that's bad, isn't
it? Phil Harry Kane. Right, next one is Netherlands, Ukraine.
Woo! The mighty orange. Oh,
it was a good game, though, wasn't it? It was a good game.
Good game.
Best game of the tournament so far.
I agree with Ricardo. Best game at tournament that so far.
By far, man. Even at 0-0, it was entertaining.
End to end. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what's happening here? When it went 2-0 up, before, okay, this is it. This is the Holland team I remember. And then 2-1, I thought, all right, get another goal in, please. And I seen it go 2-2, and I was like, oh shit, you know what? Max ended up losing this. I think, wow, I get it, but it was weird because obviously he made all his changes. So it's not like back four it changed, everything it changed. Thinking, shit, what's gonna happen here? And then
brought Ake on, and that was it.
Honestly, I was on my phone. I thought, the phone's gonna go now because I can see the messages coming in already saying, "I was
my fingers are itching." I was like, "Oh!" I was like, "No, just wait." And then
he's watching England win 1-0 and then seeing Holland lose. I'm thinking, that's a long day tomorrow at work. It's gonna be long.
What made me laugh though, that Ukraine keeper, he had a good first half, and the second half, he's like, he was like,
honestly,
what is he doing?
I couldn't believe this amount of shots he was saving. Ronaldo had about 4 chances.
The second half, it's like his twin brother come out.
No, it was a good game. It was very entertaining to watch. Like both, like it wasn't just like Holland just pounding on Ukraine. It was both sides. Like at one point, I thought Ukraine going to score 3-4 goals here, but it was very nerve-wracking for.
I think Ukraine have still got a good chance of going through anyway.
I think they'll go through. Yeah, I said that. I think they'll go through. I don't think they'll do anything, but I think they'll go through.
That's
Macedonia and Austria.
I think they'll beat them. Netherlands and Ukraine have got a good chance of that, like, to get through.
Macedonia got beat today, didn't they, by Austria?
Yesterday.
Yesterday, 3-1.
3-1, yeah.
So I think Austria, Ukraine. I think Ukraine could beat Austria though.
Yeah,
that's a really good game to watch. I think.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good game.
But Ukraine know they have to win, so it's like a bit of a. We're gonna have to really go for this.
You only need 4 points to get through, really. Don't
is that the next game though? Ukraine, Austria, is it North Macedonia?
I think they got Macedonia first.
Right.
Netherlands have got Austria first.
Yeah.
I think 4 points will get you through, really, innit? Really.
Yeah, I reckon so. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think if you got 4 points, you're guaranteed to get through. I think. Really.
Well, is it how many third place teams? Is it one or
Four,
two?
4 out of 6.
4. Oh, yeah, fine. Yeah.
4 out of 6. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
No, you're fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't you
everyone's going
reckon
through.
instead of
That's
doing
what I mean.
that, don't you-
The
do you
round of
reckon-
16 is just the group stages enhanced. That's all.
yeah,
it
but
is.
do you reckon instead of doing that, don't you reckon they make another group or something? Make the tournament a bit bigger instead of finishing the top 3.
Yeah,
Don't you
I
reckon
mean,
make another
no,
group
but you've
or
got to think
do
who you're
something?
losing. Like you're losing North Macedonia, Scotland. Like
Because
you're not exactly hungry. You're not exactly losing really good teams, are you? Like
that's what I mean. But if you finish third, like Portugal did and won it, like it doesn't like. Are you really the best
they
team?
could though.
Are you
Look at
really?
that group.
I know
Look at
they
that
won it,
group.
but are you really the best team if you finish
Yeah,
third
exactly.
in
Yeah.
the tournament? Are you really? Or are you backdooring it?
Didn't Portugal winning like that once?
Yeah,
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 that's
yeah.
what I'm on about. Yeah, like, and they weren't the best team in that tournament, really.
No.
Like, if it was only the top 2, they wouldn't have won that. So I
True.
reckon make another group before. It's like soon they'll have it if you finish in the top 4. You don't matter where you finish, you get through.
As long as you get a
I mean?
point, you can go through.
That's what you know what I mean. It's like it'll make the standard go down soon. I reckon. Like,
I think the standard has gone down a bit though. Like you said, North Macedonia, Scotland managed to get into the Euros, but really should have been in there.
yeah, but like they could go through. Like Luke said, like Scotland and all that. If they finish third, right? Are they really going to do something in the next round? It's like they might as well
No.
go home.
Yeah, no.
Do you know what I mean? You could get like.
But then showing the other foot, like I know Scotland fan, he's absolutely ecstatic. Don't care, they lose every game. He's just buzzing to be buzzing to be there. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but you could get like in the quarterfinals, you could get France versus like Macedonia and stuff like that. Like, I mean, is that's not? Would you want that?
Imagine if Macedonia went through to the final.
Macedonia did beat Germany, though, didn't they? So you never know.
Who was it? Alioski. Alioski.
Alioski. He's on -3 points already on fantasy. I looked today. Because my mate's put him in his fantasy team, and I looked, and he's got -3 already.
Wow. Nah, that's crazy. But yeah, no, I don't think. I think Holland's the best they can do is probably quarters. I reckon. I don't think I can't see them getting any further than that. If they do, that's it. If they if they get further in the quarters, right? I'll tell you now. Finally,
they're missing Van Dijk at the back. Dress it, and they need a striker. They need
a striker.
They need a Van Persie, and they need a Van Dijk.
You think the strikers you've had, Van Persie, Van Nistelrooy, like players like that, like
so many good strikers.
Huntelaar.
That team as well. That team you had with Van Nistelrooy, Van der Sar, like what
had
a
a better
team.
chance to win it in 2010 when you played Spain in the final. You had a better team then.
Don't remind me. Robin should have finished that.
Robin, Snyder.
Well, you had De Jong and stuff like that. Like Holland had a better team then and didn't win nothing. Then now, do you know what I mean? That team, that was your golden era with Seedorf and stuff like that. That was your era. That, do you know what I mean? You didn't win nothing.
Holland just like England.
Even like Edgar Davids, even when you had Edgar Davids and Van der Sar in net and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean?
That's it.
I think Holland are the most like biggest team. What have not won nothing.
Yeah,
not,
for real.
Like,
I think so. Yeah.
They've had players to win tournaments, like, but not won nothing. Even when you had like Bergkamps and stuff like that.
Bergkamp as well. You don't even like even think about him.
Out of the big footballing nations in Europe, I think Holland are the only one that hasn't won anything yet.
Belgium, but I mean Belgium had their golden generation this year, innit?
Yeah. Like, Belgium 20 years ago went on the scene.
True,
yeah. Like, Holland have always been on the scene.
Yeah, I've always had the players, haven't they? Yeah, they have.
They just don't get over that finish line, did they?
Nah, they got the England mentality of not just being happy to come second.
Yeah. But I think Holland generation, once they didn't win nothing with that generation team, like that's when it happened. Like going back to Italy when they won the World Cup in 2006, that was their generation team, like the Del Piero, Totti's, that was their Buffons, that's when their last swan song with like Nesta, Cannavaro. Do you know what I mean? They had to win it then because they didn't. They'll never won it now, like from that time. That generation won it at the right time.
Yeah, that's true, you know.
You have swings and roundabouts, don't you? Like Spain had their generation, Germany had theirs. Like they won like Euros, World Cup Euros, Germany won World Cup Euros.
Like, won it. That's what I'm trying to say. Like France have had it now. France have won it.
Yeah.
Even though they're not, France have won it at the right time. Like when you've got wicked players like that, man. Holland have underachieved, I reckon, and it's 100%. A shame.
100%.
It's a shame
100%.
because they've had like world class players. Like we just mentioned.
Who's the manager's been? Who's the manager's been?
We've got Fred de Boer now, the guy who lost every game.
Palace,
the guy who lost every game had 7 games and got off.
He was a baller, man. He was a baller, but it's looking sticky for Holland at the minute. No striker, our defence is a bit all over the place. Ronaldo's trying to keep it going, but he can't. He's not a one man.
You miss Van Dijk at the back. I'm sorry, you miss Van. Yes. I'm not saying you're going to win it with him there, but he'll have that presence. I don't think Ukraine would have scored them goals like that.
Oh, no. No, I don't think so either. I think with Van Dijk in that defensive back forward, we're in a lot stronger. But hey, that's one of them ones there this year, though. We'll treat it like the way Liverpool treated their season.
Oh, we need Sean on.
Blame me on the injuries. So we'll just say, for the season we had all the injuries. I didn't win anything.
And then just last up, Scotland obviously lost today against Czechs.
That was an hour and a half of my life. I'm not getting back.
I missed that game as well, but
it's like what do you expect from Scotland? You look at the team like Chadhams, Armstrong. They play like what could Chadhams really bring? Like
he's a ball in the Prem. He scores goals.
Yeah, but he won't score you more than 10 goals a season.
He didn't even start, did he? I didn't start. No, I can't see. I can't see a point.
It's like all these like Scotland. Like Robertson was the best player. He shows that his quality all over. They need 11 Robertsons. They might have a chance.
11 Robertsons.
Matt Tomney was ghost today. He didn't step up like I've seen him finger. To me, I just don't know. Just obviously they're glad to be back in a tournament, but
pointless, isn't it? Like, what's the point? Coming to a tournament to get beat.
I think Republic of Ireland would have been better off in the tournament.
No, not now. They're terrible.
Actually, Scotland just there to make up the numbers, which is bad. It's as bad as it sounds. They're just there to make up the numbers.
I think if you're going to give it a go, like Wales last time, give it a right good goal. They got to the semis. Republic of Ireland in the World Cup 2002, give it a right good goal. They could have won it that year. They were that good. Like Scotland, they were brilliant.
Scotland, these are the games what you got to win. If you want to go through, this is their opportunity to win today, Scotland.
Right, Lucy, stop with the face. I'm not saying they could have won it, but they had a really good team that year.
You know what you said, Ricardo? Wait. Let's not go.
Right, I'm going to name some players. Right, I'm going to name some players. Right, I'm not saying win it. I'm not saying win it, but right, I thought it was a stupid comment, but they could have done really well. They could have done really well. Right, Ireland in 2002. Right, I'm going to name some players. Right, no, right, right, not won it, but they could have done well. Right,
they said they could have won
players. Right, hang on, players. Shea Given, good keeper. Gary Kelly, Ian Hart, good players. Robbie Keane. They had a good team. Roy Keane, Kevin Kilbane.
You forgot John O'Shea.
I'm telling you, Ireland had a good team. I'll tell you, Ireland had a good team. I'm not saying they could have won it. I'm not saying they could have won it. I know, that was a stupid comment.
Which World Cup? Which one were you talking about?
2002.
The Brazilians.
Never mind Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, and all that. You got O'Shea.
Right. I meant by the comment. Wales give it a good go.
Wales. Yeah, Clinton Morrison.
Right, Wales give it a good go in the Euros, got to the semis, and I mean Ireland when they entered give it a good go as well.
Right.
The win it comment was a stupid comment.
Win it.
Well, they did have a good squad though. I'm not gonna lie, they had a good squad.
I mean,
I'm sure they had Stephen Reid and that. Like, So that World Cup where Zidane and all that were playing in it, Ronaldinho's and all that, Roberto Carlos and all them, man, yeah.
But because they got to the round, I mean, they did well. Like they got to the round of 16, like they did well.
Who did you have in the group? Let me see.
Germany. They drew with Germany.
Yeah, who else did you have in the group?
Venezuela.
I'm gonna find out.
Luxembourg.
Come on, let me see if you had in this group to go through.
Please send me someone decent. Please. Uh-oh. It's not looking good for you here.
I'm telling you.
Don't name no African teams. Don't name no African teams because that's poor. Go on.
I swear it was like Saudi Arabia or something.
Oh,
Saudi. Oh my God, let me get it up.
who did they lose to in the last 16?
Spain.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Oh,
Oh wow. That's crazy. That
they had a good team, like Roy Keane, Ian Hart, Shea Given.
why is he trying to justify what happened?
He's trying to convince us still. He's trying to convince us that this is a great.
Richard Dunn was in that team. Like, look. Right, I'm not saying they could have won it, but I'm saying they had a good team and they give it a good go. That was a point I'm making. They give it a good go. It's better than to give it a good go. With,
What score did Spain beat them? What score did Spain beat them in the last 16?
Penalties.
Oh, I went all the way to penalties.
Right, so they had Cameroon and Saudi Arabia in the group.
That's dead. That because of African teams.
With this, Ricardo, wait for this. The 1-1, drew 2.
Yeah, but one of them was Germany. One of them was Germany.
The 1-1, which was against Saudi Arabia, drew
to Cameroon. Oh my God.
Cameroon and Eto, didn't they?
Yeah, but sorry, but African teams are no good at World Cups. They're poor, man.
They went through with one win and 2 draws.
Yeah, but Spain, they only got knocked out on penalties.
The World Cup, what wasn't meant to be, eh?
Oh, wow. That's great. That true. They only lost on penalties to Spain, but
Luke, you know you've made Nissy's night for that now.
I saw his face. As soon as I said it, I saw his face, and I was
You'll never live that down now. That is it. You're gonna have to put that as a headline. Republic of Ireland nearly won World Cup.
Yeah. That's nearly. You know what, Luke? That comment is nearly as bad as Sean's Willock's comment.
Chris Willock.
Yeah.
Oh, don't get me started on Willock, though, please. Don't.
He still mentions him.
Oh my days.
Oh wow!
He would have won 5-0. England would have beat Croatia 5-0 if you had Willock playing.
He did play it everywhere. Play him at left back.
That's mad. But no, funny man.
But yeah, cheers guys for coming on. Thanks everyone for watching. Please like, subscribe, click that notification button. And the next one we're going to be doing is Scotland versus England, and then then England versus Czech Republic. So please watch that, and we'll get you both on again, and we'll talk more 2002. Who could have won the
What more for me? Come on, Italy.
Yes.